Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO team up video. We've seen Vileplume stall in action recently. I've tried Vileplume with like Pharomosas, but now we're going to be looking at the original Vileplume Burning Shadows archetype that Shintaro played in the Champions League in Japan, and we're going to be basing his kind of list and going to be kind of making it a little more adapted to what we have right now in our current format. Shintaro had a few cards to work with that we don't have. His list was playing a Buzzle Pheromosa GX, which hasn't come out yet. He also had a card called Green Search, which allowed you to play this card if you have no Pokemon with an ability in play, search deck for 2 trainers, reveal them, put in your hand. So cards like those we don't have. So he also had Unnamed Power Plant. We don't have that yet. So there's a few cards Shintaro had that we didn't have. Before we get into today's PTCGO video, guys, of course, shout out to Card Capper and TCG, the sponsors on the channel. If you guys are looking for any PTCGO codes at all, if you guys need to pre-order any codes, if you guys need to get any GX codes like for Jolteon or Vaporeon or Melmetal or Wailord Magikarp codes, Card Capper and TCG is the place to get them. And of course, when you buy codes, you can also use the discount code LDF, so you get a little 5% discount on your order. So now we're going to look at what Shintaro's deck is all about. So it is a Vileplume deck, and right now Vileplume has done well for itself in Standard. I don't think Vileplume is that amazing right now in Standard entirely. Its biggest downfall is without a doubt the fact that there are still evolutions lurking. There's like really dumb things like Charizard, Zoroark is still popular, Lucario GX is a thing. So Vileplume will kind of suffer, but there are matchups like Pikachu Zekrom, like Zapdos, that you can just like completely just auto-win because they have no evolutions to stop your disgusting pollen. So that's one of the nice things about it. Now Shintaro's list was really interesting because he used 2 different tag teams, one of them being Snorlax and the other was a Buzzle Pheromosa, which we don't have, so I've swapped it out with Celebi Venusaur instead. And Shintaro's list then used Virizion here. Now you're probably like, why is Virizion in the deck? Why do you have 2 tag teams in the deck? What does that do for you? Well, Virizion-GX does have the attack Breeze Away, which puts any number of your Pokemon in play and all its cards attached to it in your hand. So really the idea here is you kind of bring out a big, bulky, 270 HP tag team Pokemon. You can use Cheer Up to build your board up, you can use a couple of other things. And then the idea is, once you get Vileplumes in play, you then want to use Virizion's attack Breeze Away to just put Virizion and your tag team off the board, and then all you have on board is just 2 Vileplumes. That's literally the deck. So that is what this deck is all about, is using Virizion to recycle your tag teams and then just stick a Vileplume in the active spot. That's the idea. And the only 2 tag teams we're going to be using is Venusaur Celebi Tag Team GX and Snorlax and Eevee. Shintaro's list did play the Snorlax. He didn't play the Celebi though in Venusaur. He played Buzzle Pheromosa, which we don't have. Buzzle Pheromosa does have Jet Punch, Elegant Soul, and Beast Game, which are all really good in this deck. So we don't have that yet, unfortunately. So we're just not going to be playing Buzzle Pheromosa. Instead, we're going to be working with Celebi Venusaur. We already run DCs in the deck. DC was already in the deck. Shintaro was playing 3 double color synergies already. So we're going to play 3 double color synergies, and we can use that with Pollen Hazard, which is pretty useful actually. So Snorlax does serve multiple purposes. Not only is it a nice wall, you can also, if you're going to play wall, why not just play Wailord Magikarp, right? But the reason why Snorlax can be useful is because of its attack Dump Truck Press, which does 120 damage if your opponent's active as an evolution Pokemon, which coincidentally doesn't work well when Vileplume is in play, right? Vileplume doesn't like evolutions in play. So Snorlax shuts them down with Dump Truck Press for 240. We also play counter gains in this deck, so we can do this attack for 3 energies or 2 DCs, and Snorlax just runs them over with Dump Truck Press, and then we can like come in with like a funny little Virizion play, remove it off the board, and then reset everything. So that's kind of one of the cool things you can do with Snorlax in this deck. Celebi Venusaur is kind of the Buzzle Pheromosa replacement. There isn't really any other good tag teams I can think of to put in here other than this card. Pollen Hazard is really nice. Solar Beam and Evergreen can be good too, so Celebi Venusaur is a good replacement too for Buzzle Pheromosa for the time being. Though Buzzle Pheromosa is clearly going to be the better card to put in this deck, especially because of that Tag Team GX attack that it has. And Virizion can even be useful with Double Draw and Sensitive Blade, and then we of course have Breeze Away. We just play a 4-3 Vileplume line, which is what Shintaro played. Now we go into the items. 1 Counter Catcher, really nice just to bring something up, specifically an evolution maybe to Downer Shock it, try and knock it out, get all the evolutions off their board. 1 Energy Loto, because we are playing some important energy counts. 2 Last Chance Potions. It's a really interesting card Shintaro played. The Last Chance Potion heals 120 damage from one of your Pokemon. that is 30 HP or less remaining. So you can use Last Chance Potion with Vileplume or like one of these tag teams and completely heal them, and it's really good with Vileplume. If Vileplume's able to tank a little bit against an evolution card, you're golden, and then Vileplume takes out the evolutions, you're gonna win. I have played one Max Potion. Shintaro did not play a Max Potion in his list, but I've decided to throw one in here. Just having the ability to heal all damage from one of your Pokemon is good. If you ever just want to have one of these just sit in the active while you try and get a Vileplume play, Max Potion is your friend. 2 Nest Balls, 4 Net Balls are in the deck. You can use Net Ball with Celebi Venusaur and Oddish and Virizions. 2 Nest Balls are in the deck also. Shintaro, I think, played 4 Nest Balls. I don't need to play that though, I don't think. 3 Rare Candies to get your Vileplume in play. Shintaro also played 3 Candies. We got 2 Switches. I like having the Switches. Switch is so useful with the Virizion ability that you get to do. Right? 3 Ultra Balls to search for your Pokemon. 1 Life Force, 1 Wondrous Labyrinth. Wondrous Labyrinth can be really evil in this deck, I think, and I'm going to run it. It might hurt you, but in the late game, this card comes in, and by that point, Vileplume is just sweeping anyway, so it's whatever. Shintaro was playing the Life Force. He played 2 Unnamed Power Plants, which basically puts all GX's and EX's abilities in play, and then they have no abilities. So, yeah, that's what that does. But we're going to play Wondrous Labyrinth instead, unfortunately. 1 Acerola, just to loop your Pokemon. 4 Bill's Analysis. Now, this is kind of our greens replacement. Is going to be Bill's Analysis. We're going to run this instead of the green card. This works perfectly fine. Look at the top 7 cards, choose 2 trainer cards you find there. This works perfectly fine. 1 Cynthia, 2 Erikas. I just realized I need to put a float Erika in this deck. The Cynthia's nice to have. I don't think Shintaro played in Cynthia. He was playing 2 Erika's Hospitalities, though. So there is that. And 4 Lilies was also what Shintaro played. We're going to play 4 and 2 Guzmas. Also, I've also thrown a Gardenia in the list too. Gardenia is nice with Vileplume and Venusaur Celebi to just stall some time. Now, one other interesting card I've thrown in here is the Masked Royale. But, you know what? This could be a fun card. If you have this in your hand, you can use this ability to, or not ability, but the effect of this card to put an energy card on your Vileplume. You can go Counter Energy, Masked Royale. Cool effect. I'm going to try it out in this deck. This card has gotten no love since this came out, so this is like the one time it might actually get some love. 2 Counter Gains, very crucial card within the deck, allowing you to attack really cheaply with Vileplume or Venusaur or Snorlax. 2 Counter Energies, mainly for Vileplume. You can't use it with your tag teams, unfortunately. You can use it as a colorless energy, but not as a double effect. 3 DCs, of course, for the Snorlax and Venusaur, and 6 Grass Energy rounds up the list. And yeah, this is going to be kind of a standardized version of the Shintaro deck that he played. Shintaro Ito, changing the game as always. I'm hyped to cover this deck and take a look at it and see if we can just win a game. We'll see how long it takes us to find an all-basic matchup, basically. Okay, we're going to go do some games now, and we'll see if we can play against basics. This is the problem with Vileplume right now, is we're not really in like the meta with all basics dominating. That will happen when Night Unison comes out. Trust me, Night Unison has a lot of good basics, and we're up against a fighting deck. Okay, this might be Buzz Garb. This might also be a Buzzwole Lucario deck. We'll find out, I guess. We do win the coin flip, so fighting means Snorlax is not going to be good, so we kind of have to favor Venusaur Celebi here, which is fine. We're going to mulligan. Alright, so we got a Virizion start, we got an Oddish start, definitely going to start with Virizion. Oh, he's playing Gengar Mimikyu. Okay, that's fine. That's actually perfect because Vileplume is literally not going to get knocked out in this matchup unless this guy is playing like a Garbodor or something. But the only problem is we rely on Rare Candy to get Vileplume plays, so this might actually be pretty bad. Might actually be really bad, actually. We'll get to Celebi Venusaur. We might actually just end up attacking with this at some point anyways. We're gonna have to go Cynthia. Cynthia, you gotta come in clutch, man. You gotta get us Rare Candy Vileplume for next turn. Oof, we got the Plume, but no Rare Candy. Okay, so... Well, maybe I shouldn't have benched this, because now I have more Pokemon to play. Yeah, maybe that was a dumb idea. I can always do Breeze Away, though, and actually get my items back at any point. That could actually be a good thing, so... I think we can just chill for now. Actually, no, you know what? I'm gonna put this down because I don't want him to do Horror House. Because then I literally can't do Rare Candy Vileplume. Didn't think of that. So we're going to play this down. Hope he doesn't have a Lavender Town or something to bump the stadium. He's playing hammers, though. He does get heads. That's pretty annoying. Don't really have a good way to get our energy back. So he can't do Horror House here, though, which is nice. And once we get Plume down, all's good in the hood. He does get heads on Order Pad. That's annoying. He can bump the stadium now and do Horror House, which is a bit of a problem. We have 2 items in our hand. He can hit Virizion pretty hard. But once I get Rare Candy Plume, we're good. We just need like a build analysis or something. We'll see though what we get. He's gonna get the Fossil. So he's not gonna bump my stadium unless he has the counter stadium in his hand. Let's see. I hope this actually doesn't come to bite me in the butt because, you know, he's playing hammers and stuff. It's going to actually be pretty hard. He does have a Cynthia. Will this get him a counter stadium, and will he go for Horror House? It's time to find out. It's time to find out if he does Horror House or not. Tails. Dang it, dude. Stop getting heads on Order Pad. That's a card that shouldn't get you heads. He's actually getting an Acro Bike, though, of all things. Okay, interesting. Interesting card to grab off of Horror House. Ooh, he has to get rid of an Amistar. It does bump the stadium. That is pretty annoying. If we draw an item here, that's going to suck because then Virizion gets knocked out. We drew an item. Of course we did. We got to pass. So he knocks me out. We actually will be able to play our items because we'll be tied in Pokemon. This is a bit of a bummer that we're losing our Virizion. But he didn't item lock me. I think I'm actually just going to bring in the Celebi Venusaur, because I'm never going to play anything else down here at this point. So we drew a Netball. We can play this to grab probably nothing just to burn it. We'll attach the active. We'll Lillie for 2. There we go. Rare Candy Plume. Now we're cooking. I can play Switch. I think I will definitely do that. I don't want Venusaur to take damage. We can play this. We do play a lot of trainers and items in this deck, but again, he can't attack Vileplume. And I think we just pass, and our goal to winning the game is to just build up Vileplume and Downer Shock him. Or, you know, he just can't attack me. You can take 3 prizes on Venusaur, but as long as he's not playing like a Garbodor or like a Rainbow Energy to attack a Llamasaur or something crazy like that, he cannot damage me and I should win. And I should win. The hammers might be annoying because we don't have a way to get energy back. But if he's not playing Plumeria Lusamine, I think we're golden. We're going to be losing a few energies, which is pretty aggravating, but I don't think he's got any more than that. The amount of crushing hammers. We got to worry about Enhanced Hammer, though, which is kind of bad. But again, he might have no way to damage me. Plus, actually, if we can find Acerola, we can Acerola Venusaur, too, at any point, and then literally he just can't attack Vileplume, and my opponent cannot win the game. I think I'm going to attach the DC to Venusaur, though. It might be risky. I don't know. I have Max Potion, so if he does bring out Venusaur at any point, we can just heal it. Again, Amistar's ability is not activated because he has more Pokemon in play than I do. And I'm never going to even play down more than 2 Pokemon. Like, there's no need to play any Oddishes down anymore. There's no need to play, you know, any... Like, at this point, we're just chilling. We're literally just chilling. I just hope he doesn't have anything stupid like a Garbodor, like, or something dumb like that, or any other Psychic attacker that is an evolution. I doubt he's playing Rainbow Energy. He probably just didn't think about this matchup at all. So, Vileplume. Yeah, he's gonna pass. What do we draw? We drew a Lillie. I don't even know if I need to play that, because the more items we grab, the worse it is. I'm just gonna pass. I don't want to attach the DC. I don't know if there's a point of it. Don't want to. If we play Lillie, we'll draw a bunch of items, and if he brings out Venusaur, that would suck. He can peek and card me. That's fine. We are gonna lose this Max Potion, which is a bit of a problem, but it's fine. Again, he can't damage my Vileplume. I should start building it up, though. Yeah, there's a Counter Energy. We can start to build it up. Plus, the Counter Energy is activated. So actually, if I can find Counter Gain, I can Downer Shock him, which would be pretty fun. He's gonna Ultra Ball. I really hope he's not playing Garbodor or anything just stupid like that. That would be really annoying. I don't think I think he's just playing the Gengar and the Amistar. He's playing a lot of cards. At this point, we could just win by decking him out. He could do another, like, okay, what he can do is Guzma, or he can play double Custom Catcher on Venusaur. But again, it's fine. We're going to play this. He might be playing Team Skullgrunt, but I am just going to attach the Grass Energy to the active and pass. Again, we don't need to play Lillie because it just gives him more outs attacking Venusaur. I think we win. There's no way he can put any Pokemon down, I don't think. There's no card like that in the format that lets him do that, which is good. So, I literally think we're just chilling. I think he is going to bring out the Venusaur. Yep, that's fine. Like, even if he knocks it out, he won't win the game. And he's only doing 130, so he's not even two-shotting me right now. What do we draw? Last Chance Potion. I think we just let him knock out Venusaur. It's fine. We lose Venusaur, we win the game, unless he's playing really an annoying Pokemon that can attack. Would have been nice to play the Last Chance Potion on my Venusaur and buy some time. Would have been nice to Acerola, would have been nice to play Breeze away, but again, I don't think it matters at this point. Even if he knocks me out, we still win the game because I don't think he can attack my Vileplume. Plus, we actually can start doing Downer Shock here and hitting him pretty hard. So yeah, we should win here, unless, again, he's playing an annoying, like, Garbodor or something. We just Downer Shock him. This is good. We can attack him, take prizes, confuse him. No, put him to sleep. And he stays asleep. So yeah, at this point, I don't know if my opponent can win. I should maybe start doing my builds analysis. Again, maybe I should prepare in case of, like, evolution Pokemon hits the board, but I don't think there's anything in his deck that can do that, so I think we just can quite literally win the game off of one Vileplume. Once again, this is the third time I've played a Vileplume deck, and I've been able to win the game just with one Vileplume and one prize card remaining for my opponent. That is insane. It happened on stream, it happened in my other Vileplume Pheromosa video I did, and it's happening again, and we win the game because my opponent has nothing. No silly shenanigans, just a Gengar and Amistar, and he probably just had no tech cards for Vileplume. And that's how you win with Vileplume. If you play against an all-basic deck like that, and you get Vileplume in play, you win. And we got pretty lucky, too, that my opponent just didn't have the Amistar quick enough, because we were able to Rare Candy the Vileplume on our second turn. I probably just didn't need to put this in play at all. So, yeah, we probably just didn't need to play the Venusaur down. But that is what this is all about, guys. This is how the deck wins. You win the games by just getting Vileplume in play, and you just stick it in the active. One other cool thing we maybe could have done to win the game is to Counter Catcher the Amistar up. That could have been pretty fun to do. So, yeah. This deck, you know, just beats Gengar, Amistar, because as long as they don't get Amistar in play, Vileplume gets to the board. And again, we could have won the game by doing Breeze away and removing stuff off our board to remove the amount of Pokemon we have in play, so that could have been pretty cool. But yeah, we're going to move on to another match. Alright guys, we're going to go do another game. We'll see if it's against an evolution deck or an all-basic deck. We got to hope it's an all-basic deck, or if he is playing evolution, it's just nothing he can do. This might be a Vikavolt Rayquaza deck, which is pretty bad, or it might be an all-basic deck. We'll find out. There's Grass and Lightning. This is most likely Vikavolt, though. And Vikavolt is something that is a problem for us. We'll see, though, what he's playing. And what do we start with? We're going to mulligan. We'll see how this goes. See what he's starting with here. Can we get a good hand? We got Virizion, and not much else to work with. We have a lot of, like, weird ball cards. I'm surprised we don't have any of those in our hand to get, like, an Oddish or a Venusaur or a Snorlax. That kind of sucks. Ooh, Lost March. Not gonna lie, Lost March is really awkward because Jumpluff is an evolution and Natu is a basic. What are the odds they have a counter stadium? I'm gonna say pretty low. I'm gonna say that the odds they have a counter stadium is pretty low. Lost March doesn't play one, right? They do not play a counter stadium. So I think this will stick. We'll see. Will Cynthia... What does this give us? Doesn't give us much to work with. I think we just get a grass. Wait, we have to do 2 grass, right? Oh, we can't do DC since it Blade. Let's see what we prize in terms of energy. We got... Okay, we got all our DCs and counter energies. That's pretty nice. We did prize a Vileplume. We do have Eevee and Snorlax, though. I think I'm just going to get Celebi Venusaur here. And if this can stick and play, it's going to be pretty hard for my opponent to attack. We will need the extra energy too, but we can afford that thanks to counter gain and DCE. And I don't think he plays a counter stadium. He might be playing Sky Pillar or Shrine. I hope he isn't. Most Lost March decks lists don't really play those cards. Well, they might be playing Sky Pillar. But if not, then we can win the game probably with this just supporting us a little bit. He might play Super Boost Energy, actually. Super Boost Energy would be kind of funny, because that bypasses Wondrous Labyrinth, like, by a landslide. But if not, slowing our opponent down is a good idea, I think. I don't know what supporter I want to play, though. I don't know what to do. I might just go for Erika if I'm able to play it here. Really wish they had a full art bills, because this would be a really nice hand. This looks kind of cool. Both Gardenia and Erika, the grass gym leaders, kind of playing off each other, going both different directions. Don't know why I think that looks cool. It just does. It just does. Okay, so he's going to Marshadow me, which I am perfectly fine with. This was not really the best hand. No, he's actually not Marshadowing me. I don't know why he put that down. I guess to Lillie, but still. He could have saved that. Whatever. I don't know. This matchup I think is hard, for sure. Vileplume doesn't one-shot Jumpluff. It caps at 60. I wish Vileplume, instead of putting them to sleep, poison them. Poison would be just so much better than putting them to sleep. I hate how Vileplume doesn't poison them. If he poisoned them, like, it'd be so nice to just poison, knock out Hoppips. Which I think is going to be our main problem is Jumpluff. But if we can bypass Jumpluff, we can do some shenanigans with Vileplume. Virizion's going to be a big player with Breeze Away. If this stays in play all match too, it could also help us a little bit with his energy. Lost March doesn't play a whole lot of energy, you know, it's usually just 7 energy. So, can we do Erika? We can't. Rip. So we gotta rely on Bill's analysis. Which gives us Ultra Ball and Switch. We will take those. We don't need Life Forest. Guzma and a Ring Guru would be good too. Maybe next turn. We'll get rid of Gardenia and Rare Candy, I think, can go. We're gonna get Oddish here. Snorlax actually is a good attacker too. But we don't have any energy to build it up. This sucks. We didn't have any energy, can't lie. Got nothing in the Lost Zone last turn. Do I keep Virizion active, or do I switch into Oddish and sacrifice the Oddish? I think I just let him damage me. So then we can always DC Breeze Away, and then maybe get a Vileplume. I don't know. I feel like we won't take too much damage. If we do, we can always heal it down the road with Last Chance Potion or Life Force. If Wondrous Labyrinth ever goes away. Well, not to mention, he has to attack me with Natu instead of Jumpluff this turn. I think we're just going to have to switch into Oddish next turn, though, and then try and slowly build up Venusaur Celebi. Probably going to have to be our plan. This matchup is definitely not easy, though. I think this is one of our worst matchups. Or, not one of our worst, but just one of the matchups that you don't like to see because this is an evolution and this is a basic. Which is one of the main problems with this matchup. This is just, I don't think a good matchup. But the nice thing is, he has to attack with Natu here instead of Jumpluff. So, Jumpluff not attacking is pretty good. This does actually let Vileplume attack. Oh, he's attaching. Does he have a counter stadium? If he doesn't, he's not attacking me here. He might not actually realize the Wondrous Labyrinth either. I really hope he isn't playing a counter stadium, because Wondrous Labyrinth, I think, is going to be one of our keys to winning. Nice. Okay, what do we draw? Do an Energy. We can definitely play that on a Venusaur. We can play an Erika's for a nice big hand. We do get the Rare Candy. Nice. So, we are going to switch out Vileplume. One of the problems with this is he can always retreat with Jumpluff, but this forces him to give up an energy. So Wondrous Labyrinth is being the MVP here, folks. This is actually pretty hilarious, I can't lie. This is actually pretty hilarious. I might even maybe Guzma the Oranguru next turn. Just make him pay more energy to retreat. This is good. We can burn his energy thanks to Wondrous Labyrinth sticking. If he has to retreat, that's 1 energy going away. We can bring out a Oranguru, force him to do it again, or find a Guzma. I hope Vileplume doesn't get knocked out here, though. I really hope it doesn't. If not, we can always rebuild it up. But again, I am going to try and Guzma the Oranguru. He is going to play... That's going to hit a supporter, right? Yep, and some build analysis, too. That's something I did actually want to not lose, because I kind of want to play build analysis. We can't really do much with Lillie, considering how big our hand is with energy. Ooh, Great Ball whiffs. That's the first I've seen it with a Lost March deck. Oh yeah, this Vileplume's hilarious. If he prized any energy, too, this is just going to make it worse for him. He's going to Guzma up the Venusaur. Probably has an energy here to attack. Struck for 1. Do not find energy so I can Guzma your Oranguru and make it hard for you. He's going to Pokecom. He's going to put back a mysterious card. Reveal a Pokemon. Oh yeah, because that's revealing a Pokemon. Is this game bugged or something? Because that's not revealing a Pokemon. You're supposed to reveal the Pokemon you put back and show the Pokemon. That's definitely a bug on Pokemon's end. That's pretty annoying, actually. Can't lie, that's pretty annoying that bug exists. See what he does. No energy, right? Don't have an energy. Please don't have an energy. Gonna Nuzzle Gathering. Don't have an energy. I will be very happy. Just don't want to take damage here. Nice, he doesn't have it. Okay, what do we draw? Energy Loto, I'm going to play that. Maybe find a DC for Venusaur. Wow, nothing. Good. That's fine. We'll attach, grab. We'll just keep building the Venusaur up. And yeah, we're going to Guzma Oranguru, bring out Vileplume, and pass. We'll see if he has another Guzma. I saw one Vileplume list off this archetype play Custom Catcher. That could be fun. If he plays Tranquil, actually gets rid of another Guzma, that's going to be really awkward. Alright, he doesn't hit anything good. He's got nothing. That's good. There's a Counter Catcher. We'll attach here. We'll Lillie. Nice. We can get another Vileplume down next turn. I like it a lot. I guess Oddish is a target for him too, but I can still get Vileplume down. Yeah, I think we're in a good spot, and Venusaur can kind of sweep him too, I think. Especially because this Wondrous Labyrinth is in play. I am giving him turn to build up energy, kind of, but I'm also forcing this Oranguru to retreat, which is huge. We're kind of playing this like a stalled matchup, which is pretty fun. He still has nothing. This is really nice. What do I want to do here? Because he hasn't taken a prize, I can't really take advantage of counter gain. I think we just put the grass energy on. I don't want to use up all my grass energies. But yeah, you know what? Screw it, we will. We're gonna pass. So we can do at least Pollen Hazard, but we put one energy on. We can do. We can even play Solar Beam to get our stuff back, which is kind of nice. So he's gonna play one Lost Blender here. Getting rid of Natu and Emolga. He's only drawing one card, though. I really hope he prized Energy. If he prized Energy and a Guzma, that would be amazing. I don't think Lost March plays any more than 2 Guzmas. Most lists do. And again, most lists only play like 7 Energy. So they'll play like 4 Grass, 3 DCs. There's a Bills. That's a good card to draw. And he scoops! Vileplume is just out here taking lives. My gosh. And we get a present. We just got 100 coins from that, I think, right? Or did we get a tournament ticket? I don't know. But what I do know is Vileplume Shintaro is a savage combo, man. This is a savage combo. So, yeah, we will do another game here. Just a moment. Alright, we're going to do one last match. We'll see what we're up against. I mean, I'm having quite a bit of fun playing this deck. It's just fun just to troll people and just shut them down. And we're up against Garchomp. Rip, man. Garchomp just destroys us. Snorlax is like the only attack. Well, actually Venusaur Celebi is good, but yeah, I don't think we can really beat Garchomp that easily. Lost March, you know, we were able to beat the matchup because of Wondrous Labyrinth, just shutting my opponent down with their low energy count. But Garchomp doesn't play 7 energy. They play 4 DCs, like, they play like 12, 11 energy. This is a bad matchup. I think Celebi Venusaur is going to be the savior here. Ooh, they play a Brookwood Hill. That's not going to help us, though. Yeah, this matchup ain't going to be easy. If not, we're probably just going to lose. But once Unbroken Bonds comes out, I'm going to try this deck again. And I'm going to say, man, that Unbroken Bonds is going to turn this deck into a very broken deck, to say the least. So we're going to netball. Hopefully we didn't prize the Venusaur Celebi. We didn't. That's good. This is going to be one of our main attackers here. Let's actually see. So we got all our plumes. Snorlax is in the deck. We have a Counter Catcher. If he's playing the Dragon Garchomp, then we can actually try to use Snorlax, but it's too risky, especially if he has Lucario GX. We have Wondrous Labyrinth. No Life Force. We have Acerola. Got all our DCs. Do we actually have our last chance potions? Those might be important. Now we got one prize. That sucks. We'll play this. Try and get a DC. I don't want to take that. Just, we'll Lillie for 5. No DCE. We have Virizion, though. We'll play this. Get another Oddish. And, yeah, I think we pass. I'm not going to play Virizion down. Don't need to. So if he does KO me this turn, what he could do if he gets Rare Candy Garchomp Energy, he can just hit me for 50. We can bring out the Venusaur Celebi, Bill's Analysis, maybe get a counter gain and do Pollen Hazard, so that option's available. I don't know, it's turning out that Venusaur Celebi might be a better attacker than Buzzle Pheromosa. I don't know, maybe the Snorlax can go instead of the Venusaur Celebi. I don't know. Wow, he had Rare Candy Garchomp, DCE, and he had Lucario. That's pretty bad. And he's playing the Dragon one. So, I guess we can use Snorlax then, but the Dragon one does mean we can't hit him for weakness. That was one of the nice things about Venusaur, is we can hit him for weakness, but we can't do that now, because they're playing the Dragon Garchomp, which is not good. So yeah, this matchup, man, don't think we're going to win, guys. I don't think we're going to win. This is just not good. He's got, how do you get a turn 1 that good, bro? Seriously, how do you get a turn 1 where you get everything in your hand to pull off a knockout? And he's going to judge my hand away. Guy is just dishing me out. Alright, can we get something good so we can maybe get the attack off? We do get 2 Erikas, and he is going to be benching some Pokemon here. Please bench another Pokemon. And he's playing Shrine of Punishment in his deck too. Bro, this guy is actually annoying me right now with how good this luck is. Seriously, how do you get a hand that good? I don't get it. Probably just going to hit Venusaur. No, he's actually going to snipe the benched Oddish. Interesting. Okay, well, Shrine is annoying. We did prize our Wondrous Labyrinth. We do have Gardenia, though. There's Counter Gain. We'll play this. Can we get Switch DC? No. We do get the Rare Candy Plume. Actually, no, we can do Pollen Hazard. Yeah, we got it, we got him. Yeah, we got him. Plume in play is nice if we ever need to stall. We can Pollen Hazard him for a decent chunk of damage. He might be able to retreat, but he's not going to be able to go another Garchomp. Plus, he's confused. So, Venusaur is the MVP. We have Gardenia if he does attack me. So, we'll see what Venusaur can do. We'll see what we can do. This guy had, like, an insane turn 1 there somehow. Getting the Shrine, the Rare Candy Garchomp DC, Lucario playoff. But we're going to try and punish him. And we're going to see what we can do with Counter Gain, Pollen Hazard. He probably won't attack me. He's going to play more Pokemon down for another Erikas, which is pretty good. That's the thing with playing Erika over playing, like, multiple Cynthias, is because when a Vileplume's in play, they tend to play more Pokemon down because they need to find more counters to it, so they play more Pokemon down, so you just get more draw support. That's one of the good things about having Erika. They're going to Precognitive Aura. So, we'll see what they get. I doubt they're playing anything silly like a Big Masalda. That would be just hilarious, though. If they play that, I might actually scream. Well, they have to do Cynthia, too, to do the max damage. They're going to play a Choice Band on Gabite. They're going to Lillie for 5. They're probably going to build up the Gabite. They might actually just retreat into Vulpix, actually. Let's see. Yeah, they're gonna retreat. So one of the problems is we will lose counter gain when we knock out Vulpix with Pollen Hazard. And we can't Guzma the Garchomp back up to knock it out, which is kind of bad. And it actually has enough HP to take a hit from Downer Shock. This is why Downer Shock needs to have a poison effect. I hate how it confuses and puts them to sleep. I would so much rather this just poison them. Like, that's just not fun. That's super annoying. And we actually have a bad amount of HP. Might have to just Gardenia here because our HP is really awkward. And then just try and hit a last chance potion off of this. This is a weird Gardenia, but he could easily knock me out with Royal Blades. Our HP was not very good there. This deck doesn't really have any good synergy to get back stuff. But if we find DC next turn, we can Evergreen, knock him out, and heal our Venusaur. That would be pretty nice. Assuming Venusaur survives the turn anyways. We have 260 HP. We do lose our counter gain, unfortunately. So we have to rely more on our DCs now. Well, we kind of had to do that. That was the most awkward Gardenia in the history of Gardenia, considering we had to heal 30 damage from us, but this does hopefully get us to live the turn. We'll see, though. I hope he doesn't attack me with his active Garchomp here. I want him to attack me with a bench Garchomp, because I want him to attack me with a fresh Garchomp that I can knock out with Evergreen. Probably need to start building up Snorlax, too. We don't have Stretcher, so we can't really get our stuff back. And the fact that he's playing the Dragon one also means we can't even knock him out with Virizion. So, like, he's just not weak to grass. He's weak to Fairy. This is karma for making a Garchomp video, though, because I have not run into Garchomp in a very long time. And karma for playing a Garchomp deck means I get to play against more Garchomp. But I don't really see any signs of a Lucario GX, so that's good. So Snorlax might be safe if we can ever get it going, which I don't think will happen. So I hope he attacks me with this one and has a choice band. Did he do Cynthia? He did. So he's going to hit me hard. So we can try and Evergreen or fully heal ourselves. I don't even know if I should have played that. That's just an easy snipe. Erika's, please give us the goodies. Okay. We got the DC for Evergreen. We're gonna get Snorlax here. We'll get rid of Masked Royale. And the other Ultra Ball. That doesn't... I don't think we need that at that point. Wondrous Labyrinth might be pretty important too to shut him down from 3 energy attacks. He's still going to be able to hit me hard, obviously, because of Cynthia Royal Blades every turn, but this buys us time. What's our prize? Builds analysis. We'll see what happens here. This Shrine is kind of bugging me a little bit, considering we're going to be taking more damage. But if we can wipe out all the Garchomps, that'd be pretty lit. We can still knock him out next turn with Solar Beam, and Venusaur will probably go down, unless we can hit a last chance potion, and he doesn't find energy. That'd be pretty cool. But we only have one last chance potion. But last chance potion could have came in clutch last turn, but the Evergreen had to be our play. We'll see what my opponent does. Yeah, this matchup is miserable. This is a miserable matchup, but this is a deck that doesn't see play in Japan, so you don't expect to see it. You don't even expect to see it in our format because the deck is just not very popular. It's just only popular on PTCGO because it's such an easy noob deck to build, which is frustrating. The PTCGO meta is nothing like the IRL meta. Like you expect to play a deck like this. Like, all right, let me see if I can play against all Pika Roms and Zapdos, and then you don't, and then you scream because it's not. And he's playing the Fighting Garchomp after all. So this is pretty awkward. And he gets energy. The only good thing is he is low on DCEs. He's only got 1 left. Assuming it might also be prize, which would be even better. I would like to do a Pollen Hazard here, or what am I saying? I would actually like to play Wondrous Labyrinth down, especially because he's so low on DCs now. We'll see what happens. This is going to be a very hard match to win, though, if we do win. We're going to have to win by the skin of our teeth. We do need to get rid of the shrine, though. He might be playing multiple shrines, which is also a problem. These advanced... Ooh, he's actually Guzma me. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. So we're going to Acerola or Snorlax here and punish that play. Big brain moves, boys. I hope we draw an energy for Snorlax too, though. If not, I'll counter gain the Vileplume. And then just counter energy Downer Shock him. Downer Shock Confusing might actually be pretty strong. Oh, he's going to snipe me. Rip the Rare Candy Vileplume. I don't think we needed to, though, but you know what? That sucks. No energy. RIP. Just Solar Beam him. Venusaur might get knocked out by a Royal Blades, unfortunately, because we weren't able to bump that. There's an energy. Okay, that's good. We'll see if Venusaur goes down. If Venusaur gets knocked out here, guys, this is bad. But he needs to find DC, Choice Band, and Cynthia, and he only has one Lucario to work with, so that's pretty good. So Venusaur should survive, and if he does, we're going to try and last chance potion him. This guy has answers to everything, dude. Counter Energy 2? Oh my gosh. Bruh, that's giving me a headache and a half. That is giving me a huge headache. Bro, Choice Band and you have Cynthia. Bro, what, dude? Oh my gosh, I'm actually so tilted right now. He has technically the 4th DC, the Choice Band knockout. Like, are you actually kidding me, bro? Get me out of here. Get me out of here, bro. Get me out of this noob fest. Oh, that is so frustrating, dude. I can't believe this guy's lucked at that match. What are you talking about, bro? You have the turn 1 Garchomp DC Lucario Cynthia with a what? Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Get me out of there, bro. That was so garbage. Anyways, we're going to move on. Ending off the video here, guys. Showing off the Shintaro Plume deck. Yeah. We beat 2 matchups. We lost to a matchup which is not relevant, so that did not count. But, yeah. Shintaro Plume. Fun deck. And I think Shintaro definitely opened up a fun little archetype here. But yeah, try this deck out. Try out the Shintaro Plume build. If you are getting bored of playing Vileplume stall, you can try out attacking Vileplume with tag teams instead. But yeah, we showed off the deck, we beat some matchups, and yeah, I think we showed off what the deck is all about. I would have liked to play a Last Chance Potion a bit more. That would have been pretty fun to troll the opponent a little bit. Wondrous Labyrinth was like the MVP of the video though, and so was Celebi Venusaur, so that was pretty fun. But yeah, we got the Vileplume plays going all around. Vileplume won us the game. So yeah, that was fun. Showed off the deck pretty well, I think. Thanks for watching this PTCGO video. If you enjoyed it, again, make sure you like. Don't forget to subscribe to help me road to reaching 4,000 subscribers. If you have not subscribed already, I mean 5K. Yo, I forgot we're at 5K subs or 4K subs now. I keep forgetting. It's just I'm so used to playing subscribe to help me on the road to 4K. But yeah, subscribe to help me on the road to reaching 5,000 subscribers, guys. If you haven't subbed already, make sure to sub. See you guys on a PTCGO video. Thanks for watching. Have a good night, guys. Bye-bye.